with Trinity Readings. We are doing the Scorpio Weekly Tarotscope. Keep in mind these are general readings, so take what resonates, leave what doesn't. If you find that the reading doesn't resonate, you can always check your moon, rising, or Venus placements because sometimes those will resonate more. And I do offer personal readings. All of that information is in the description box. All right, let's see what you have going on this week. What can you expect to deal with? Oh, I like that. So this is the divine feminine energy. This is about being in that energy of manifesting. It's also being willing to be a little bit vulnerable. It's being willing to kind of put yourself out there a little bit. Give me one more. And you have the Ring card. I kind of feel like it's about either like making a commitment to yourself, seeing your own value, or really being committed to what you're wanting to manifest, really being committed to nurturing yourself. You could also have somebody that is really paying a lot of attention to you. Somebody that really sees you as, wifey material. Even if you're a masculine energy, even if you're male, somebody's really looking at you as somebody that they could spend the rest of their life with. So let's see what else. Okay, you might be in this space right now where you're feeling pretty stuck. You're not really sure what to do. It could be a connection with another person. You could be really uncertain as to where you stand with this person. You have a lot of love for this situation. You're wanting to bring in some sort of balance to this situation. You've been putting in a lot of effort, but I think that you're feeling pretty stuck. And it might even be that you're trying to find other options or other avenues. But you do have this... It's like you're trying to be in this space of just kind of letting go and having faith. And, you're trying to kind of tap into your inner child and look at things from that, I don't have anything to worry about kind of perspective. You have the devil in front of you this week, which represents an energy of karma, which is not always a bad thing. We have Saturn going into retrograde in like 4 days, I think. And so that is all about karma. That's about clearing away karma. That's also about your good karma coming back to you. I feel like you might be feeling stuck in a situation and trying to understand why you're stuck in the situation. And the answer to that is that there's some sort of karma involved. Let me go further with this. What's the devil? The King of Wands. The karma is how you use your power. The karma is your relationship to your own personal power and your own personal energy. It's like the need to shift from this very traditional view of what power is, to a higher perspective of it. A lot of times power and your personal power and your energy, and the concept of standing in your power, owning your power, even confidence is really a lot of times seen in a very negative perspective. It's seen as ego. And so we really struggle with, a lot of times, especially people that are empaths, we really struggle in stepping into that energy of power, because power traditionally is seen as such a negative thing. It's seen as such a controlling type of energy. But when you're in your pure power, it's not controlling. And so that's the karma that you're kind of being asked to really look at. Your relationship to power, how you view power, your own personal power, your own personal energy. Let me keep going with it. Even your relationship or your perception of desire, you might have a negative perception of, when you have a desire for something, when you're attracted to somebody, when you feel a lot of passion for something, you might see it as not a good thing. It's like your relationship to that passionate energy, that fire energy, that's something that you need to kind of look at. Even like where you take action and where you don't take action. You have all these big dreams and all these big desires. When you look at something you want to manifest, it's a big deal. But at the same time, it's almost like you worry that you're dreaming too big. You've really been focusing on manifesting, and you've really been waiting to kind of see the results of things that you're manifesting. And the longer that it goes on that you're really not seeing any results, the more that you wonder if you're chasing after something that's not available. But in all honesty, everything that we want is available to us. I think that's what this Seven of Pentacles is saying. You feel like you've been putting in all of this work and you haven't seen anything. But what we have to understand is, when you plant seeds of intentions, it's in the ground for a long time before you see anything sprout up. So it is kind of an energy of really trusting in the effort that you've put in, because the manifestation effort, the focus, the energy that you have put into it, you've been putting this energy in from your heart with the Ten of Cups, whatever this is. you feel very emotionally connected to this. You feel joyous even when you think about this. And so when you're putting that type of loving energy into something that you want to manifest, you're always going to manifest it. You might not see the results right away. Let's keep going, but you will manifest it. Oh, the outcome this week is Star, which is wish fulfillment. I love that. And healing. One more. And you have the Nine of Cups here, which is wish fulfillment. And the Judgment card. Oh, I love that. One more. And the Queen of Cups. There you go. Oh, this is 100% your relationship to power. So your overall energy for the week is the Three of Swords. And the Queen of Pentacles underneath that, and the Empress. I don't feel that this is an energy that you're feeling a loss, although you could very well be feeling the loss in a connection. You could be feeling very disconnected in a relationship. You could be feeling like you could have a relationship that's ending. But I think overall, it's almost like you've put so much energy and effort into something, and you're just feeling like you're not seeing it manifest. You're feeling pulled in every different direction. You're trying to figure out what you're doing wrong. You're wanting this expansion. You're wanting to move forward, but you're just feeling so stuck. And it could be a relationship with another person. You could just be feeling like this relationship is just stuck. It's not really moving. You don't know where you stand with this person. But at the same time, like, you have a lot of love for this person. The Justice and the Devil, there is, karmic rebalancing that is needed in this connection. And you definitely have a lot of fear, or a lot of, you're holding on to a lot, especially in relationship to power. It's like, it's possible that you feel like if somebody is not pursuing you, that means that there's not a desire there. But this is kind of like, it's almost like, it's almost like other people perceive you as unreachable. Oh, that's 3 nines right here. 999. Nines represent karma. Oh my God. Karma, growth. It's all internal. It's all about you. Let's do this. Let's look at what this karma, this relationship to power is. What is the truth of this? What is the truth? Five of Cups. You are holding on to a big fear when it comes to, this has came up before, I think, in the Scorpio readings. A big fear in looking stupid. A big fear in, taking the wrong steps. A big fear. You really worry about how you're perceived by other people. You really want to be in this energy of just trusting and taking a leap of faith, but it's like you've done that before, and you feel like you got stuck in situations that you didn't want to be in. Give me a little bit more. It's like the perception, you feel like the way you see things, or the way you communicate, or the way you present yourself to other people, you feel like it's not received in the right way. You feel like people don't understand you. You feel like, you communicate, you put yourself out there, you feel like you're standing in your truth, but at the same time, it's like you keep connecting to energies that don't seem to embrace your perspective. And so it's like, when it comes to really expressing yourself and really standing in your truth and really putting yourself out there, whether you realize it or not, you do kind of put up this wall. It is hard for you to really just be in that energy of trust and embracing. And that's kind of what the universe is asking you to do, is be in that energy of trust. And it's more about really trusting in yourself. But I think you fear being perceived the wrong way, or you fear looking stupid. Okay, what is the highest possible outcome of this situation? The Empress card, that's your divine feminine energy. Again, whether you're masculine or, whether you resonate as a man or a woman, we all embody that divine feminine energy. And that's the energy of nurturing. That's the energy of manifesting. And you're manifesting this soulmate connection, this long-term soulmate connection, this very stable, this very grounded soulmate connection. Oh, yeah. It's also kind of a message that just because this hasn't manifested for you yet doesn't mean that you're making the wrong choice, doesn't mean that this is not something that is meant for you. It's almost like you're kind of being a little bit protected right now, because you are in this space of healing. You feel like you can't trust your emotions. You feel like you can't trust your intuition because you've put yourself out there. You feel this energy. You feel really good about this energy. But at the same time, you feel like you're too emotional. You're too intense. You feel like you have to hide an aspect of yourself, or you feel like, if Scorpios have such intense energy, And so 9 times out of 10, you probably get accused of being too intense, too passionate, too emotional, because Scorpios have such a powerful energy that intimidates people who are not confident in themselves. That intimidates people, period. And so you go, the more you experience people that cannot handle your energy, the more, without even realizing it, you try to kind of tone yourself down and dial yourself down because you feel like your energy is too much for people. But that is 100% your gift. Scorpio energy is that energy of transformation. You see people at their truth. You feel people at their true, at their core. And anybody that's not living in their authenticity, whether you say anything to that person or not, just your presence forces people to see their truth. And that is very uncomfortable to some people. And that's why you're met with such, such kickback from other people. And that's why you have felt that you've had to tone yourself down. But the truth is that you're, without realizing it, you're forcing people to see a truth in themselves, and sometimes they're not ready to see that. And so if people have kind of drifted out of your life because you're too much, it's because they're not ready to step into their own truth. And that's fine. There's nothing wrong with that at all. But it's a message that you don't have to tone down your own energy. And that's your relationship to power. You have this amazing power and you keep toning yourself down. You keep, dialing your energy back. And that is your gift. Yep, that's your gift. Yep. And your higher self wants you to really embrace your power and not see it as anything negative. Scorpios are able to be in that darker energy and see the darker truths of things and really embrace like that is your gift. You can see like the worst possible situation and you're able to see, why that happened. You're able to see like the depths of everything. That is your gift. So get out of that mindset that your perception and your energy is a bad thing. Give me one more. What is the Three of Swords? Yeah, it's like you've been so hurt in the past because people have said you're too much. And again, that is your gift with the Chariot and the High Priestess. It's like embrace that energy and move forward. You are gifted at the unknown. You're gifted at the uncertainty. You know what I mean? People that have hurt you are just threatened by your energy, but that means that you're more powerful than they are. You are so powerful. And that's what the message is. When you realize that this is your gift, that your intensity, that your power is your gift, that energy shifts like that. People see your value. People see your strength. People see your power. And you need somebody that's going to match you at that level. And that requires for the people that you connect with to see their own truth, whatever that may be, and be able to embrace that. Is there anything else you need to... What else can you expect this week? Two of Pentacles. Yes, you're becoming very clear. If you look at the things that, the negative things that have kind of repeated themselves in your life, and that's that karmic energy. and really see where it's kind of like, it's kind of like left you feeling a little bit insecure. Yeah, what you thought was lost, what you thought was negative is actually like your biggest gift. I even feel like it's like somebody that you feel like has left you behind. There's a lot more to the story than what you're telling yourself. They see you in a much more positive light than you realize. The Four of Pentacles. Yeah, you have the Ace of Pentacles. So you definitely have a new beginning coming. It's about opening up to your own energy. All right, let's get some oracle card messages. Oh, I love it. There is you. This is the Phoenix. This is that transformation card. You 100% are in this very powerful shift in yourself. You're rising to another level. You can really trust your intuition. You might feel like you've been following your intuition on something for a long time. And the more you keep nurturing whatever this is, it's like you keep feeling more and more defeated because you're not seeing it manifest and you think that you're not seeing the truth. But you're 100% seeing the truth. You can completely trust what you're seeing. What is going on is that this truth that you're seeing, this thing that you're wanting to manifest, whatever this is, it requires like a complete shift. If this is like a relationship to another person, say, and you really feel good about this connection, but you're not seeing anything come to fruition, it's because it's a higher level connection and that requires a complete shift. You know what I mean? Give me a little bit more. That's weird. Oh, I love it. It's really important that you're very honest with yourself about any negative perception of yourself that you're holding on to. Anything like what, you look at this dream that you have. If you want this, fairy tale type of relationship, this, if you're wanting to manifest, a mansion or being famous, whatever it is, let yourself have this big, huge dream because you can 100% manifest anything you want. And look at what it is that you tell yourself. What are the reasons that you tell yourself that you can't manifest that? And that is the thing that you need to let go of, because you're in this, the divine feminine energy is coming up everywhere here, by the way. you have this beautiful nurturing energy, and when you really embrace yourself and embrace who you are, you can like manifest anything. When you are able to have that full unconditional love for yourself, you manifest that unconditional love that you want. You have the unknown card here. What you're stepping into, and you're manifesting that. You have the Star of the Judgment and the Queen of Cups. Once you turn that love into yourself and love every single aspect of yourself, you manifest exactly what you want and more. This is telling you this is going to be bigger than you even realize. You have the Eight of Cups and the Knight of Wands. The minute you turn your back on all of those negative things that you tell yourself, your manifestations come in quickly. All right? I love you guys. Have a good week. Bye-bye.